Hello everybody and welcome to another video. As Scalpers is fairly close to its release date, I'd like to take a moment and talk about what I feel are things this game needs. Let's just dive straight into it, starting off with a variety of environments to play in. This game marks itself as a Western style game. This however does not mean that the entire game has to look the same. There are many ways for them to keep the Western style intact while also providing different aesthetics. Furthermore, I'd like to see them implement a leaderboard system, either by using time or score as a rating system. This way the game can develop a good competitive environment. The one downside that comes with this is that you don't want to force casual players into a competitive environment. Because of this, they might have to create separate queues. While this is not a problem if the game goes big, it becomes a problem if the player base is too small to fill two queues. I'm certain the devs will find a proper solution to my concerns however. Next on my list, and perhaps the least important in my personal rankings, is a permadeath mode. This forces people to create team compositions that don't just revolve around resurrecting each other, but actually keeping people alive, as resting will obviously be impossible. Moving on to something that I personally rank fairly highly, we come to the loadouts and characters. Simply put, I want to see more options for players to go for. When a game has a bigger variety of loadouts, it will have exponentially more team compositions available. This promotes both theory crafting team comps for optimal clearing and keeps the game fresh, thus adding more replayability. Continuing my previous point, I would personally love to see a survival mode. This either in the way of an endless wave system, think for example the Gears of War horde mode, or a climb the tower mode where each floor becomes more difficult. Preferably with infinite difficulty scaling so this game can have its own leaderboard. As I'm currently still on the subject of leaderboards, I have one final addition to my proposed system. Anyone familiar with Halo's Skull system will immediately know what I'm talking about. For you not aware, I'm suggesting a system where players can pre-select options that make the game harder. Think for example less movement speed, no dashing, or something a bit more creative perhaps, that will increase the score you get. This will force people to find the middle ground between getting more score for completing levels, yet not making it as hard that they feel completing it in the first place. Now, all of this obviously requires a good queue system. There has to be room for random players to easily find a game, while still giving pre-made teams the option to play together and push themselves to their limits. Finally, I would like to see some in-game reward system. This could easily be done by locking weapons or character skins behind completing certain aspects of the game. The harder the content, the more prestigious the reward will be. Obviously, they could just go full sellout and lock all potential skins behind a paywall. Here's to hoping they find a proper middle ground. I have more minor improvements that I might talk about in another video, but these are all of the bigger points of discussion that came to mind. Let me know what you think the game needs. Am I asking for too much? Did I leave very important things out? I'm looking forward to your responses. And as always guys, have a nice day.